10 minutes till the weed store opens. It was 15 minutes at first. Popped the spot. Let's chill, and I started reading this book of 5 rings again. Let's see, where did it start? It's really caught my eye. It says, "This is a truth. When you sacrifice your life, you must make fullest use of your weaponry. It is false not to do so, and to die with a weapon yet undrawn." It seems like it says when you sacrifice your life, this doesn't mean you're actually going to die. Like you're putting yourself in a situation where you're putting on the poker table. And then there are times where there is that time where it's like, okay, I'm going to die. Holding this bridge, let's say, but you got to use all your weapons, and it's false not to do so. But many things can be weapons, like Bane, right? He uses venom. And it's more likely we're going to achieve pharmacological transhumanism before we do it with cloning or genetics. So, I mean, hey, you're not allowed to use these things. These things are forbidden to you. And it is false not to do so. Yeah. So if I have this is a weapon I'm naturally inclined to, that allows me to strike naturally, it says later on. And I don't use it because I'm afraid of ostracization. I'm being false. There's other things I've seen. It's about the void is that which is without beginning or end. It was interesting. Let's see. I'm trying to find. I was trying to find a bit about the void. Oh, fifthly, the book of the void. By void, I mean that which has no beginning and no end. Attaining the principle means not attaining the principle. The way of strategy is the way of nature. When you appreciate the power of nature. Yeah. And I really gotta pause there. It's a comma, but I gotta pause. I wonder even, appreciate the power of my own nature versus the disempowerment of going against my nature because society thinks it knows better than me. Clearly not. Knowing the rhythm of any situation. Now, that's something I definitely got to reflect on. And then the fact that I'm sitting here and I'm waiting around, and I was kind of like, fuck, I gotta wait 15 minutes, whatever. I gotta do this and that, and then I realized, well, I could sit here and I could read. And then I was reading, and I was like, well, fuck, I got like an extra phone here, so I can actually record at the same time too. And so this is a bit of a rhythm of a particular situation, and this is where I'm hitting and striking naturally, but in a metaphorical sense. I'm not distracted by the insignificance of the 15 minutes, and I'm continuing on my continuing on pursuing my destiny or whatever, but in a natural sort, according to my own nature. The essence of this book is that you must train day and night in order to make quick decisions. And strategy is necessary to treat training as part of normal life with your spirit unchanging. It's more so what I'm going to be focusing on. That's part of my opportunity that I have particularly out here. and I can actually accomplish 20 times more effectively if I have proper medication, which is only available out here. I look for things that, in particular, that can, looks like I'm the only one waiting for the weed store now. But I'd be the only one reading. I'd be the only one reading the Book of Five Rings. Ah, the gaze. Gaze and strategy. The gaze should be large and broad. This is the twofold gauge, perception and sight. Perception is strong and sight weak. I think by sight he means like literally your eyes, which my eyes are weak. But that's, I mean, like I can't see shit. But I think that makes my perception kind of stronger because I have to see with my mind's eye more. I think that's what perception is, like seeing into the future, the things you can see with your eyes, your mind's eye, or the hidden details. And strategy is important to see distant things as if they were close. I think that's one of the things that actually had me sit down, or maybe no, I don't know. It's definitely a bit of this though, because there's this whole frustration. Oh, yeah, wait this long, but it's not that distant. But if I see it as if it was close, and then I might look at a distance view and take a distance view of close things. So now that it is close, I need to have a distance view of it, so I'm not so my spirit's not weak or elevated. Keep that steady spirit. I'm really using this book to sort of guide my medication. I think the samurai knows a lot more about psychology and proper ways of living than many psychologists or doctors with PhDs. Like, if I want to know what to do about my heart problems, I'm gonna look to this dude for sure. The only thing the hospital can do for me is the fucking, like, the actual, like, if I need a pacemaker or something, they can put that shit in, install that shit. Just get to the point where you have an auto doc. Just have AI fucking do it, a machine do it. I don't fucking need the fucking. I don't fucking need know-it-alls. Like just objectively. The health industry versus this, like, nope, don't even compare. Meet the situation without tenseness, yet not recklessly. It's pretty damn good advice. Whatever your size, do not be misled by the reactions of your own body. So you got anxiety attacks? Read the Book of Five Rings. Cognitive dissonance? Book of Five Rings. Do not think dishonestly. Distinguish between gain and loss in worldly manners. Let me figure that. Now the store is open, but now I'm taking a distance view of close things. It's open, but I'm not running to it. So I got something else going on right now. And it's cool is that after I said that, the next thing is there is timing. There's timing in the whole life of the warrior, in his thriving and declining, in his harmony and discord. Similarly, there is timing in the way of the merchant and the rise and fall of capital. All things entail rising and falling timing. You must be able to discern this. The rising and the falling. It's very, it's very useful in a sort of dealing with substances or dealing with, or even things like, oh, I'm hanging out with my best friend and all that. Like, and it's all, and it's like, but then you gotta leave and then you feel lonely and all. It's like everything has its It's above and below. But I think the harmony and discord. I like to think like a lot of society, they have their picket fences and their 2.5 kids and all that sort of thing. And they're like, this is harmony. It's never discordant. And like all the fighting and the fucking all that sort of shit gets, it gets, it's like it doesn't exist. It gets retconned. But there's like harmony and disorder and everything. So I don't yeah, that's important to recognize. Not just harmony in some things and just disorder in other things. But I'm gonna do this, whatever. Get back to it.